Hey everyone, I'm Sir RG Layson, your math tutor and guide on this exciting journey through the world of numbers. In this video, we will discuss all about geometric sequence and the nth term of the geometric sequence. Let's have a short activity first before we proceed to our main lesson. Find the ratio of the second number to the first number. Or let's call this one the first term and the second term. So to find the ratio of the given two terms class, all we need to do is we just need to divide the second term to the first term. For example, we have 9 and 27. So we have 27 divide 9, we have 3. Next one, we have the common ratio for this one. We have 8 divide 16. So all you need to do is to lowest term this one. So their common is 8. 8 divide 8, we have 1. And 16 divide 8, we have 2. Next one, we have 9 divide negative 3. So we have 9 divide negative 3 is negative 3. A sequence is a geometric if there exists a number r called the common ratio. So the common ratio r can be determined by dividing any term in the sequence by the term that precedes it. Just like we have in our previous example, we just need to divide the second term by its first term. But in any terms class, so let's have this one. Identify the common ratio and the next term in the following sequence. 1, 2, 4, 8. So let's identify the common ratio. How to identify the common ratio? You just need to pick any term and divide it by the preceding term or before the term of that. So example, we have here the sequence 1, 2, 4, 8. So we've used 2 and 1. So 2 divide 1, that means their common ratio is 2. So how to find the next term? All you need to do, identify the last term of the given sequence. We have 8. You multiply that one by the common ratio. So we have here the next term is 16 since 8 times 2 now is 16. Next example, we have the sequence 80, 20, and 5. And we pick 20 divide 80. So that is their common ratio is their common class is 20. So 20 divide 20 is 1. 80 divide 20 is 4. So that the common ratio is 1/4. So the next term, how to identify the next term? So you just need to multiply the given last term class of your sequence multiplied by the common ratio. So we have here 5 times 1/4, we have 5/4. So the next term is 5/4. Next, we have 2, negative 8, 32, and negative 1 to 8. So their common ratio is negative 8 divide 2, we have negative 4. So the next term will be multiply negative 1 to 8 by negative 4. So that means the next term will be 512. State whether each of the following sequence is geometric or not. So we have 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So to identify that one, so we just need to find its common ratio. So 8 over 8, we have 1. 8 over 8 is 1, and 8 over 8 is 1. So that means their common ratios are the same. So this means this is a geometric sequence. Next, we have 3, 5, 7, 9. So we have their common ratio is 5 over 3. We have another one. We have 7 over 5. 7 divide 5. Next, we have 9 divide 7. That means they have different common ratios class. That means this example is not a geometric sequence, but it is a arithmetic sequence. Since 9 minus 7 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2, 5 minus 3 is 2. Next, we have 2, 4, 3, 81, 27, 9. So 81 divide 2, 4, 3. Their common is 81. So we have 1/3. Next, we have 27 divide 81. So we had to reduce this one into 1/3. And 9 divide 27 also is 1/3. So this means this is a geometric sequence. Okay. The nth term of the geometric sequence is given by a sub n is equals to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1, where your r must not be equal to 0. So we need to remember that one again. A sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1, where a sub 1 is the first term and the r is the common ratio. Example number 1, what is the 12th term of the geometric sequence 3, 9, 27, 81, 243? So find the common ratio first. So pick any of the two preceding terms. We have 9 divide 3, we have 3. So that means our common ratio is 3 and our a sub 1 is 3. So our n now is 12 since we are finding the 12th term of the given geometric sequence. So substitute to the formula a sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. So we have a sub 12 equals to 3 times 3 raised to 12 minus 1. That is 12 minus 1 is 11. So we have 3 times 3 raised to 11. Simplify the exponent terms first. So we have 3 raised to 11 is 177,147 times 3. So we have 531,441. Therefore, the 12th term of the given geometric sequence is 531,441. Next, we have, what is the 13th term of the geometric sequence 8, 4, 2, and 1? So find its common ratio first. So we have 4 over 8. So you need to lowest term this one. So we have 1/2. That means the common ratio is 1/2. And then our a sub 1 is 8 class. And then our n is 13. So substitute this one to our formula. So we have a sub 13 is equals to 8 times 1/2 raised to 13 minus 1. Simplify the exponent. So we have 8 times 1/2 raised to 12. 1/2 raised to 12 is equals to 1 over 4,096. So times 8. So we have, we can simplify this one and we will get 1 over 512. So that means our 13th term of the geometric sequence is 1 over 512. What is the 9th term of the geometric sequence 18, 6, and 12? So we need to find its common ratio first. So we have 6 over 18. So their common is 6. So 6 divided 6 is 1. 18 divided 6 is 3. So we have our common ratio is 1/3. Our first term is 18. And our n is equals to 9 since we are finding the 9th term. Substitute. So we have a sub 9 is equals to 18 times 1/3 raised to 9 minus 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So we have 18 times 1/3 raised to 8. 1/3 raised to 8 is equals to 1 over 6561. So 18 times 1 over 6561, we have a sub 9 is equals to 2 over 729. So that means our 19th terms of the geometric sequence is 2 over 729. What is the 7th term of the geometric sequence whose 4th term is 1 to 8 and the common ratio is equal to 4? So to find this one, let us list down the given. So we have the common ratio there is 4 and the a sub 4 is 1 to 8. Now we are going to find the a sub 1 and the a sub 7 also. So to find a sub 1, we will use the formula for the geometric sequence. Substitute the given. We have a sub 4 is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to 4 minus 1. So we have here our a sub 4 is 128 equals to a sub 1 times 4 raised to 4 minus 1. So simplify first. So we have 4 raised to 3. So what is 4 raised to 3 is 64 times a sub 1. Divide both sides by 64. So we have 1 to 8 divide 64. We have a sub 1 here is 2. So we've already identified our a sub 1. Now we will now find the a sub 7. Same, we will use the geometric sequence equation. So we have a sub 7 is equals to our a sub 1 is 2. And our r is, common ratio is 4 raised to 7 minus 1. So we have 2 times 4 raised to 6. So 4 raised to 6 is 4,096. Times 2, we have a sub 7 is 8,192. Therefore, the 7th term of the geometric sequence is 8,192. What is the 8th term of the geometric sequence whose third term is 153 and its common ratio is equal to -3? So let's identify the given. The common ratio is -3. The a sub 3 here is 153, and we are going to find a sub 1 and a sub 8. So first, i-identify nato ang a sub 1. So using the formula a sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. Substitute the given. So we have a sub 3 is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to 3 minus 1. So we'll be using a sub 3 here. So a sub 3 is 153 equals to a sub 1 times the common ratio is -3 raised to 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So we have -3 raised to 2. That is 9 times a sub 1. We have 9. A sub 1. Divide both sides by 9 to isolate a sub 1. So we have a sub 1 now is 153 divided 9. We have 17. So our first term is 17. Now, we will now find the 8th term. So, we will use the first term and the common ratio also, and the n is equals to 8. So, we have a sub 8 is equals to 17, our first term, times the common ratio -3, raised to 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. So, we have -3 raised to 7. We have -2,187 times 17. So, we have -37,179. That means, therefore, the 8th term of the given geometric sequence is -37,179. Now, if you are my student, I want you to answer this one in your notebook. Submit this one tomorrow. So, directions: find the specific term of the geometric sequence given the first term and the common ratio. So, all you need to do, find the a sub 5, a sub 7, and a sub 9. You need to review our previous examples in finding the nth term of the geometric sequence, and then you answer this one with solution, complete solution. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you've learned something out of this lesson. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your grade 10 friends and students. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone. Goodbye!